Hi guys, welcome back to the James Vlogs channel, and once again, in today's video, I'm going to be previewing Tottenham Hotspur's must-win game on Tuesday night. Once again, we're at home. This time it's a not North London derby, it's a big London derby. It's a cup final for West Ham United, and of course, we are playing West Ham United, as I just said, for them. It's their cup final, Tottenham v West Ham. It's a must-win game for Spurs if we have any hopes of getting in the top four. So I'm gonna be doing my usual preview in this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so of course Spurs v West Ham. Spurs currently sitting in 8th in the Premier League after a 1-1 draw against Manchester United the other night. I've done a review on that game, so if you want to go check that out, then please do, and subscribe if you haven't already, I guess. But for me, it was a frustrating evening, because being 1-0 up for most of the game, unfortunately we just couldn't hold out. United got an equaliser. But to be honest, I thought we played quite well. I just hope if we do go 1-0 up against West Ham, we don't just sit back the whole game, because I can't go through a 90 minutes watching that. It was boring, and you know what, if it paid off then I wouldn't have cared. But we were so close to getting 3 points in that must-win game. I mean, every game now is a must-win if we have any chance of getting top four. But the thing is, I don't think we played terribly. When United did equalise, we looked for a possible winner, which was good. Me and my dad both thought that they were just going to score again and win the game. So personally, I don't think we played terribly. Where moving on to West Ham, they got a 2-0 loss against Wolves, and they are in a really, really bad place. And it's brilliant to see from a Spurs fan point of view, currently sitting 17th, just outside the relegation zone. They're actually level on points with Bournemouth, but West Ham are just outside due to goal difference. So, I mean, if Villa win today against Chelsea, West Ham go into the relegation zone before we even play them, which will be brilliant, of course. And being a Spurs fan, it'll be great if Chelsea lose as well again today against Villa. But Spurs v West Ham, on paper, yes, Spurs should probably win. But unfortunately, football's just not like that. You never know what's going to happen in the Premier League. As I've said, for West Ham, this is the one game that they want to win every season, and I feel like form just goes out the window with these derbies. West Ham, of course, they're fighting for their lives anyway to stay in the division, and of course, it's against Spurs, who they probably hate most, alongside Millwall, probably. Where, for us, it's just a normal game, to be honest. We need to win. We need to get all 3 points. As I keep on saying, if we have any chance of getting a UCL spot. So yeah, it's a must-win game for both teams for completely different reasons. Moving on to a bit of Tottenham Hotspur team news going into this game. Of course, we know Giovanni Lo Celso didn't start against Manchester United. He was placed on the bench for that game. He did come on, so hopefully, who knows, Gio Lo Celso could find his way in the starting 11 against West Ham, and I think he is a really, really crucial player. So yeah, it'll be nice to see him in the starting 11. If not, he will 100% be on the bench. Ndombele as well was on the bench against Manchester United. Didn't come on, didn't get any minutes. So maybe we can see him in action. Because I've always said it, he is a brilliant midfielder. He just needs to improve on his work ethic, and then he would be absolutely class. He's very, very good on the ball. And of course, this is a must-win game, so I'd like to see Ndombele in there if he is fully fit. I mean, he was on the bench against United, so surely if you're on the bench, then you must be pretty fit to start. So I would like to see him on the bench on Tuesday night. Also, Lucas Moura as well wasn't in the squad. for the United game. No one knew why, but apparently he did take a last-minute knock in training. But Jose Mourinho is saying that he will be fit enough for the game, because Lucas Moura would have been a brilliant player to bring on against Manchester United the other night, just to run at their defence, because at times it was pretty shaky. So if we had Lucas Moura, Son and Bergwijn all running at their defence, God knows what would have happened, and we probably could have come away with the win. So Jose Mourinho is confident that Lucas Moura will start, or will be in the squad, I should say, for West Ham on Tuesday night. So overall, of course, Dele Alli as well. He will be back in the squad. Interesting to see how he plays. Of course, he hasn't played a game in 3 or 4 months. He actually got our last goal before this 3-month break, of course, against Burnley. So yeah, of course, now he's back from his 1-match ban. So pretty much we have a lot of players, if not I think every player back. I believe Tanganga as well is still is out injured as well once again. But apart from him, I think we're not missing too many key players, which is good to see. And yeah, hopefully these can help us get the 3 points against West Ham on Tuesday night. So now we move on to our predictions. Once again, as usual, I asked you guys over on Instagram for your predictions for the Spurs v West Ham game, and I'm going to be doing it for every preview. And yeah, I'm going to be reading out some scores, some predictions that you guys put in my Instagram story. So before I get into that, I'm going to say my prediction. As I said, on paper, Spurs probably should win, but we know what Spurs are like. It's just it just all depends really what Spurs turns up on the day. Fingers crossed we can get the 3 points and push West Ham that little bit closer to relegation. And I think we will get the 3 points, but I don't think it will be easy. I'm going to go Spurs 2, West Ham 1. So that's my prediction. Now I'm going to read your predictions, and yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. Let's get into it. So we're starting off with _Jesse. So it's 1-0 to Spurs. Once again, I'll take that. Maybe Harry Kane can have a slightly better game. He actually didn't have a shot on target against Man U, but he hasn't played for 6 months. So who knows? Hopefully, to be honest, it may take him a couple games to kind of get into things. So Jesse says 1-0 Spurs. Jake _Wygotsky says 2-0 Spurs. And he also says, come on you Spurs. I'd love a clean sheet. We were so close to getting a clean sheet against Man U. So yeah, a clean sheet and 3 points would be lovely. Josh _Ball, of course, my next door neighbour. He thinks West Ham are going to win 2-0. Of course, that's his prediction, but fingers crossed that doesn't happen, otherwise that will be pretty embarrassing. But yeah, he says Spurs 0, West Ham 2. Personally, I can't see that happening, but it is Spurs, so I wouldn't be too surprised, to be fair. Alex Rodriguez says 2-1. That's my prediction. I think we always have a mistake in us, and I feel like it's very hard for us to keep a clean sheet most games. So I reckon we will concede, but I reckon we will get the win. So I'm with Alex here. I'm going with a 2-1 win, just like him. A good mate _Aaron Tubian, he says 2-1 Spurs, or he's going for a draw 2-2. Once again, similar to me, I said 2-1, and I'm sticking by that. But who knows, anything can happen in these kind of derbies. But a 2-1 win, I would happily take. My friend Dylan Kaplan, very, very confident. He says 4-1 Spurs. I'd love to thrash them 4-1. Just be brilliant. Very, very confident. Unfortunately, I'm not as confident, but I still do think we're going to get the win. But 4-1 would be lovely. Franzi 2772 says 1-1. This would not be a very good result for us. We can't have another draw. This is a game we need. This is a must-win game. If we drop points, then I really, really do not think we can get Champions League football. So yeah, 1-1 will not be a good result for us. Same with Jordan Martin, 804. He says 3-3, goals galore for him. And just like the 1-1, a draw will not do. And it just will not be a very good result. Goals galore, it'll be a great game for the neutrals, but not for Spurs if it finishes 3-3. Ollie Barker _ he says 3-1 Spurs. That's a bit more like it. I'd love a 3-1 win against West Ham. To be fair, a lot of Spurs v West Ham games do end 3-2, so I guess I'll take the same result as long as we win with every game. As long as we win, how we win, I don't care. As long as we get the 3 points, I don't mind. So if it is like a 3-2 scrappy win, I don't care. But Ollie Barker _ he says 3-1. And Zach Gold 10 says, I'm guessing or I'm presuming 4-1 to Spurs. So the same prediction as my good friend Dylan. So yeah, those were the predictions from you guys. Let me know if you weren't featured in this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what are your predictions going into this game. I'm confident, but I don't think it'll be an easy game. Because West Ham, they're fighting for their lives down at the bottom. And of course, it's against us. It's the only proper derby. Well, it's the only derby really they have in the Premier League, and they're gonna want to win their cup final. So let me know in the comment section down below. Also, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Would be much appreciated. Anything, I'm going to be covering loads of stuff about Spurs and the Premier League. Now that football is back, I'm buzzing. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe, put your notifications on so you'll know the second I upload a video here on the Jake Vlogs channel. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Come on, you Spurs.